Hey guys, Tartankiwi here with a brand new Hytale video. Here today to bring you all the intel you need for today's news video. Today, we're going to be breaking down the most recent blog post from the massive multiplayer game Hytale. Before we hop into the news, we want to give a huge shout out to our Discord community. You can join right now. Link is in the description. And without further ado, let's get into the news. Let's get into the news. Starting off, the Hytale team gives us a general summary of the blog post and what we can expect to see from character customization. Hytale provides players with the power to customize their character in a wide variety of ways, whether you're ransacking a dungeon in adventure mode or taking on other players in a minigame. Your avatar provides an opportunity to express yourself. In this article, we're going to provide an overview of how character customization works, and some of the options that are available to you when creating avatars. Moving on, we are prompted with a familiar image, the character customization of Hytale. Here's what Hytale team had to say. Customizing your character begins in My Avatar menu. Here, you set your avatar's skin tone, eye color, hairstyle, and facial hair along with multiple layered clothing options. You're able to freely mix and match customization options and choose from a variety of color options for everything from your character's hair to their clothing. From what the Hytale team has already said, we can assume we will have a ton of flexibility when it comes to customizing our characters. Here's some shots of hairstyles we can expect to see in Hytale. Looking closely, we can see the hairstyles will have a 3D appearance unlike its predecessor Minecraft. Moving, here's some long hairstyles shown in the blog post as well. It's fascinating to see how much detail is put into something as simple as hairstyles. With the hairstyles out of the way, we have some color to add to these. Check them out! We can expect the colors not shown here to be accessible through the RGB tool to seamlessly allow any possible color to be set as your hair color. Next, we have 10 head accessories shown from the Hytale team. All of these look incredibly detailed, but one thing is worth mentioning. It seems the hat and headphones will have to be a single entity. For example, you won't be able to wear headphones by themselves. It seems you will have to wear certain hats that will correspond with the headphones. The Hytale team also states, hats and accessories can be applied regardless of the hairstyle you choose. This most likely means if you were to equip the mohawk hairstyle, it will most likely clip through the hat or accessory. Overall, I think this is incredibly important. It allows even more flexibility for the characters. Moving on, we have shirts. The Hytale team says, shirts are one size fits all, covering for your torso, and can be worn underneath overtops, jackets, for example. From this, we can know there will be two different types of torso clothing, underneath and over tops. You will be able to combine them both to your heart's content. The next thing the Hytale team mentions is how the character customization will work alongside Hytale's gear system. Character customization is designed to work alongside Hytale's gear system. When you equip new pieces of armor or other equipment, these are often layered on top of the look that you've defined for your character. This provides an extra degree of creative freedom, allowing you to mix and match clothing of different styles with various tiers of armor that you'll craft and collect in adventure mode. We'll have more to share about the gear and equipment in future blog posts. There's not much to say from this other than the amount of creative freedom we'll have access to with the entire new customization Hytale's gear system. This next part of the blog post is exciting as we get to see some more in-game footage of Hytale. From this, we are shown the animation aspect of the character's customization. Hytale says, longer items like coats animate as you move. In this video, we are clearly shown as the character walks, the ends of her coat have physics as she jumps up and down. The next section in the blog post is the thematic variety of the character's customization. Hytale's adventure mode takes place in a magic-rich fantasy world, and many of our customization options reflect this. You'll be able to create a wide variety of fantasy avatars, from youthful explorers to grizzled veterans, farmers, magic users, and artisans. The Hytale team elaborates how themes will twine in with minigames on the official Hytale server. At the same time, minigames provide the opportunity for players to branch out and express themselves in lots of different ways. We wanted character customization to reflect with a variety of customization themes. In addition to fantasy options, you'll be able to choose from stylish modern clothes and themed costumes. In this picture, we can see an array of costumes that will be perfect for role-playing servers, themed minigames, and more. From ninjas to pirates, we will be able to customize our characters to be fit for any minigame we come up with. It's about giving players options, says artist Connor Stein Goodman. There are two sides, the fantasy side and the feeling of being yourself, playing with your friends and wearing everyday clothing. There's also cosplay and role-playing. We want people to be able to build a saloon or a spaceship and have a set of costumes they can choose from. Hytale team also further elaborate and says, the Hytale art team abides by a set of guidelines that help to ensure that customization items look good together even when they're drawn from different themes. We use specific colors, Stein explains. For fantasy, we go for darker, more saturated tones. When we go for more modern beats, they're lighter and brighter. When we're making something more fun or cute, they use more pastel colors. Server operators will be able to override character appearances while you're playing on their server, allowing creators to define themed looks for their minigames. For example, the operator of a Western-themed server might want everyone to wear period-appropriate outfits. Server operators being able to override character appearances is a huge bonus. Minecraft limits us by not allowing us to change player skins through minigames. Nearing the end of the blog post, we are shown the creation of costumes in Hytale. Here's what they had to say. Inspiration for customization options comes from many different sources. In adventure mode, the zones themselves are a huge influence on the types of clothing options players might be given. In the example above, you can see how a new costume for a Zone 2, a sun-baked desert, was designed and built. There's a research phase where I figure out what I want to do and sketch it out, Stein says. I look up references, like desert clothing, and then I see what looks fantasy enough, what would fit in the game. Everything has to be scaled to fit with the model and work with animations. Details inspired by Hytale's backstory are then added to tie the new assets into the existing world. I realized that the Furans in Zone 2 wear shackles, Stein says. I thought that someone in the area might be inspired by that, so I added golden bangles that cover the wrists and ankles. Zone 2 also has cacti that are very bright and colorful, so we reflect that in the clothing. Symbols are important too. There are a lot of symbols in the game, so we try to reflect that as well. Moving on, we are shown emotes. Emotes are confirmed to be in Hytale, as well as an array of idle animations. Hytale says, customizing your character goes further than just your look. Hytale avatars can show different facial expressions and perform emotes too. Some of these occur in the course of normal play, gritting your teeth as you swing a sword, for example, while others are triggered manually. Now the question is, if the game is free, will there be a possibility of the emotes being purchasable through microtransactions in the game? This is something very similar and seen in Fortnite. Hytale then concludes this fantastic blog post by saying, we hope you've enjoyed this overview of the options you have for personalizing your character in Hytale. Your human character, that is. You'll be able to choose from several other playable races for your Hytale avatar. This blog post was content-filled, and now we are confirmed there will be different races in Hytale. In the image we are shown, a very unique race. They also say they'll be doing a follow-up on races in the future, so make sure to stay tuned. Anyways, thank you for watching today's news video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And turn on that notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Let us know if you've missed anything at all, and we'll be sure to respond as we'd love to hear anything more about Hytale. As always, we'll see you tomorrow for another daily Hytale news video. See ya!
We could wait until the walls come down. It's time to give a little to the kid.